This is the Snack Tank.
You love snacks? We judge snacks.
With your hosts, Jami, Cuban, Crockett.
And Fallon, the lady with short hair, Klug. Today, we will talk with 3 different contestants, which are each going to share their favorite snack with us.
At the end of the episode, we each will choose, do we promote their favorite snack or do we deny their favorite snack?
This
is Snack Tank. Welcome to the Snack Show. This is
the Snack Tank
of the Snack Show. It's everyone's favorite quarterly show. Jami, would you please introduce our guest?
Yes.
For today's Snack Tank.
Today, our guest is Gabe Scott. Most of you who listen to the Snack Show and or That Sounds Fun with Annie F. Downs know him as the owner of Ladybird Taco here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes.
Other things that you may not know about Gabe. Gabe plays, I would say, every instrument that has ever existed on the planet at some point in time and excels at it. So musician, producer, also an exceptional pie maker at one point in his life. I don't know if this still exists. So these are all different. He is a jack of many trades and an expert at all of them. So if you like pie, music, or queso, you are in the right place.
Come on, thank you.
And today we're going to find out if he is also a snack expert.
Yes. He has toted that he is a snack expert to us. So we are welcoming him onto the Snack Tank to pitch us his favorite snack.
Welcome, Gabe.
Thank you. Good to be here. One quick question is, I wonder why Jack gets all the credit when it comes to trade. Why can't it be the Gabe of all trades?
Right.
Or
the Jill.
Yeah.
Got you, girl. Or the Jami. Shall we?
Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, the Gabe of all trades is here, ready to go.
Yeah. Let's talk snacks.
Okay, let's do it.
So I've been snacking for years, whether it's cool or not cool, whether it's healthy or not healthy. I spent years touring, playing music, getting on tour buses, spending a lot of time in airports, on airplanes, and things have changed now a bit. But there was quite a bit of time there where that's not where snacks were.
Sure.
So I was forced to work hard to find snacks, and I've been doing it for years, to find snacks that work for me. And along the way, snacking away, I had something unfortunate happen, which has become gluten intolerant. Not fad, not, I'm sensitive, like I can't have it.
Mm-hmm.
So that affected...
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, me too. I still mourn it most days. But it turns out that even years ago, there were a couple of folks making things that people that are gluten intolerant can eat that are snacks and are tasty. And so I think that's when I really got into snacking, like having to work to find something that I can actually have. So through the years, I think it's a combo of being probably one of the largest peanut butter fans. I don't know on the planet, but maybe in the state of Tennessee.
You came to the right show.
Yes.
Yeah, we've heard of peanut butter before.
Yeah. So, and then, now it's like you can get butter in any form. You can, any sort of nut. I mean, as a matter of fact, it's like yesterday I got some granola butter. I don't even know what that totally means, but I got it and I love it.
Great.
That's not what I'm here to talk about, even though I'm talking about that. I'm wasting my time talking.
You're good.
But I would say that my go-to, which sort of is my endorsement to say it should be everybody's go-to, is something that involves some form of nut butter. So if you have a nut allergy, my apologies. You should still try it. But
or don't if you'd like to live.
Yes, right. I relate with the gluten. It's anything that can be done creatively with a nut butter or nut mixture, which is what landed me on my snack.
Okay.
We are on the
you've got us
tips
on the
of our toes.
edge of our seats.
So it is it's a nut-based bar, but it also touts itself as healthy, which is what it is. And it's called Super Pop. And
have you heard of Super Pop?
I have not.
Me neither.
Yeah, just wait.
Okay.
Keep it neutral, Barbara.
It's also funny coming from music world that my favorite snack is something that's got pop in it. It's like the only genre I never played in was pop. So I was pretty super though. all that to say, I'm going to talk better if I'm holding it in my hand.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
reach
He
and
has
get it?
brought his snack to the show. Here we go.
And so, yeah, so this brand is called Super Pop, and they're a fantastic brand. I love the branding, but their idea is to take nut butters and combine them with other goody things that aren't typically done. Some of them even including quinoa in their snack
Okay.
to add a little crunchy to it,
Love good crunch.
and sweeten it with things that aren't just like, oh, let's add sugar. So the one I'm holding in my hand right now, they've also got great branding.
Love it. Yeah, I see that. It's great.
So the non-GMO, all these things that it's not a must for me, but it's like, oh, bonus, non-GMO, crispy, and it says addicting right on it. So at least they warn you. But it's a nut butter bar, and it's gluten-free, no refined sugar, no soy, no dairy.
So what is in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if I could, not that many things, which makes it even better. But my site is so lame that I can't read what it
Do
says.
you want me to read it?
Yeah, oh, please, but read this one. This
Okay.
is a churro,
Okay.
which is one of my faves.
Okay. In this, we have peanuts,
Win,
tree nuts.
win. It's small, isn't it?
It is. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Soy, milk. This says fish. Is this real?
Also, I thought we were dairy free
I
and
think-
soy free.
I think that's all the no list.
wait.
All right, we're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut that. We're gonna start over.
That's what it's talking about in the facility it also makes.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
pardon me.
Yeah,
What is in a bar?
This is what's in the bar.
I should
As Gabe said, all natural, non-GMO. We have organic peanut butter,
love it.
organic honey, organic tapioca syrup, organic quinoa crisps, organic brown rice crisps, organic pea protein,
See, look at that.
flax meal, cinnamon, natural vanilla, sea salt, organic sunflower, lecithin,
Lecithin, yeah.
thank you, and natural vitamin E for freshness, it says.
So I think the point I'm trying to make right now is when you read that, there are things that are easier to get than others. That's not easy to get for them. That's not easy to make. That means they're doing it because they really care and they've got a point to make, and they're trying to serve a customer in a certain way. Turns out I'm one of those people. And so not only seriously does that taste so good, I shouldn't, because it's still a snack, right? So I shouldn't eat 10 a day, but I could. No joke.
Sure.
Yeah, 3 in the morning, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner, and like 1 right before bed.
Is churro your favorite? Because you brought 3. So we have churro. What's the other flavors?
This is almond. Got an almond blueberry. This is great.
Okay. And then the yellow?
Yep, peanut butter and honey, and they've got more flavors than this as well. These are
Okay.
just the ones I had on hand at the moment.
Do you know how many flavors they provide?
I believe 6.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and then they have some that are seasonal because they're making it with real stuff.
Yeah.
And you can't find it around town yet. So
Yeah. How did you find this bar?
I don't remember exactly how I found it, but again, I spend a lot of time looking at snacks. Mm-hmm.
So you just get these shipped to your
yeah.
home?
I get it directly from them.
And they're in Los Angeles,
Yep.
California.
Made
And
in the USA.
It's true.
but it's to me it's a win-win unless you have a nut allergy. It's a win-win because it's super tasty. Honestly, for a snack, quite healthy. And the texture is awesome. You get that quinoa in there, the peanut butter. Ooh,
10
boy.
grams of protein in the almond blueberry.
That's what I'm talking about. See, and here's another fun fact. My daughter Everly, 5 years old, 5.5.
She'd be glad you clarified.
Yeah, definitely. It's like, here, have a Lara bar, whatever, which I
Sure.
also love. She's like, I hand her these, and she's like, yes, please, give me more, give me more.
And little does she know she's getting that pea protein.
That's right. It's a good thing. I love them. Not the people. They're probably cool too. But these bars, yeah. They're moderately priced. It's not like they're, you can't get them 3 for $1 like you can candy bar, but
But anything in a grocery store that's the healthier bars
yep,
are a couple bucks a piece.
yep, a
Right?
lot of work goes into it. Yeah, and I can honestly say, like, growing up for me, like a Reese's peanut butter cup in particular, the crunchy Reese's peanut butter cup, you can see I have a peanut butter thing. I mean, I could just eat them over and over and over. As it turns out, they're not the best for you.
Yeah.
They are really tasty. Now that I've discovered Super Pop, I would choose it over. Boy, this is big. Let me think about it really quick.
Yeah. Pause.
I would choose it over Reese's peanut butter cup.
Wow.
And
That
it's-
is a bold statement.
Wow.
Here at the snack show.
So I think the only way to move forward from here is to do a little taste test.
Okay.
I know that you'll probably like churro over me. Is that correct?
Well, let's both just try the same one that we
Okay.
both like. So we will both try peanut butter and honey so that we're comparing properly. So that
Okay,
we're not trying
great,
different
great, great.
flavors.
I really want to try that blueberry though, if I'm honest, but I'll
This
go
is
with
so
yours.
exciting for me.
Okay.
We'll go thirds. So
I'm
that
just
we're
saying,
all
even when you break it,
participating
right,
together.
you can tell it's fresh. It's real deal.
Smells fresh.
It does smell fresh.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is exciting.
Oh, do you hear that crunch? So you're telling me that's quinoa in there?
Yep, that's quinoa. Are y'all telling me that you hate peanut butter? Because if you are, then I'm like, I gave you the wrong thing.
It's probably our
No, peanut butter,
favorite.
Reese's peanut butter cups are probably both our favorite foods.
Yep.
So that's why I figured we'd do this one.
Yeah. I don't want any right now because I have a lot at home, but I'm jealous just watching you eat them.
I'm going to be honest. I'm such a blueberry gal. I have to dive into this
Do
blueberry.
it.
Almond blueberry, it's called.
I'll go for the churro.
Similar crunch. We are switching. I am now trying the churro.
I've never eaten all 3 at once. This is amazing.
Notes of cinnamon and sugar.
Notes of blueberry.
They do have some as well that that literally it's like peanut butter and chocolate, and even the chocolate is, of course, dark chocolate and no sugar.
I do appreciate that it doesn't have a chalky tendency.
Yep.
You're
a
right,
lot
it
of
doesn't.
a lot of healthier bars
Yep.
kind of leave like a chalk in the roof of your mouth, and you feel like you need to really guzzle water afterwards.
Yep.
This is
It breaks similar to a Lara bar,
it does.
but yeah, you're right. The aftertaste is quite nice. Jami, Cuban Crockett, would you like to start and give your
Yeah,
response?
I would like to say that I was not expecting a healthy snack in your pitch.
Yeah.
I was prepared for something fun and exciting that was going to be sugary. This is fun and exciting and not sugary. I think we all need more snacks that taste good that don't make us obese. Am I allowed to say that on the snack tank?
Yes.
I love a Reese's peanut butter cup. If I ate as many as I wanted to eat, I would have a lot of different problems in my life.
Yep. Me too.
Sure.
So for that, I will promote this snack.
Come on.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just got a jitter of excitement right there.
Oh, I love it so much.
Okay, Barbara, short hair Fallon Klug. We couldn't remember Barbara's name on the snack tank, so I just called her woman with the short hair.
Fallon with the short hair.
And I'm
Klug.
Mark Cuban. Fallon, short
Well-
hair, Barbara Klug.
If one indication of my opinion is that I can't stop eating this,
Yeah.
we're going in the right direction. I'll say a couple things I really like about this. We are the snack experts, Jami and I.
We are.
For someone to come in here and say, this is a new snack you've never heard of, that's a big deal.
It is.
It's a really big deal.
Yeah.
I feel honored.
The
This
best
is the first snack tank of a snack that we had not
heard of.
been previously aware of.
I think my favorite part about it, besides I've loved all 3 flavors, it's so inclusive.
Unless you have a nut allergy.
Unless you have that nasty nut allergy.
I just want to make sure the nut allergist listening feels seen and heard.
It's true. But I have no doubt that someday Super Pop just may create a bar that will include a nut-free option.
Absolutely.
I just can sense it. I can sense it. So for that reason, Gabe, I will promote your snack as well.
Yes.
Surprise.
Super Pop.
Fallon shows all of her emotions on her face and says yes to everyone. She is the snack tank's golden retriever.
Hey, bring me a nasty snack and I'll say no, but y'all are good at this game. Y'all are good. I love this so much.
Isn't it great?
It is
Okay,
great.
so you have to, it's superpop.com or something that
Is
you
this
order from.
all that Super Pop makes, or do they have other items in their company menu?
Oddly enough, they do sell a couple of other things, including, we talked about the fact that they use pea protein in the bars. So they actually sell a powdered pea protein.
Okay.
that you can put in like a smoothie or something?
Or, you can literally, they've got vanilla flavor as well. I've got some at my house right now. Occasionally, I just add it to water. But,
Yeah.
add it to a little bit of juice. It's fantastic.
I will, just a little update. It is superpopsnacks.com.
There you go.
If you go to superpop.com, you'll get a GoDaddy pop-up. Okay. Super Pop, there they are. So the other flavors we haven't discussed are, there is like you mentioned, a peanut butter chocolate.
Yep.
You can get that in a 3-pack. Almond chocolate. Great. We haven't had that one. And it looks like those are all of them. And you brought the rest. Oh, yeah, here we go. Protein Super Blends. Order today.
What's a seasonal one that you've loved?
I don't know that I've only been on the Super Pop train for 6 months, maybe.
Okay.
So I've seen them go, but I've not seen them actually arrive where I can get them yet. So I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Okay.
I'm surprised like Whole Foods wouldn't carry something like this.
They don't the one I go to in Nashville.
Yeah.
They don't.
They
have
might
them.
out on the West Coast. Some of that's regional.
Oh, I'm sure. Yep.
I did not wake
Wow.
up this morning expecting to learn about a new snack today.
Me neither.
Yeah.
My day just took a big
It did.
Come on.
jump to positive.
did.
So did mine. Having two people excited about a new snack. I'm just saying.
And
no,
now all the listeners as well.
no offense to my family or friends, but I don't get to talk about my snacks that often and actually have people smiling. So
Oh, that is funny.
it's normally like, oh, great, here he comes again with another.
Well, Gabe, based on this, you are welcome to the Snack Tank /snack show anytime.
Yes.
Thank you. I love it.
You have
We
proven
might
your
need to
worth.
start a quarterly new snack
Absolutely.
segment with Gabe where he just teaches us about a new snack we've never heard of.
It wouldn't take
Because you're
much.
putting the hours in. And I feel like everyone
Literally.
else needs to benefit from that.
Come on.
Okay.
Be glad to spread the love.
Okay, great.
I'm
I know
sorry, I'm
your wife
still
would
eating.
also be glad to then have you talk about it with someone else other than her. So I'm here
It's
for
a
your
win
wife.
all around.
I'm here for us. I'm here for your wife. I'm here for everybody.
Yes.
Love it so much. Well, Gabe, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you all.
We had a blast. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Be on the lookout at the Snack Show Pod where we will be sharing about Super Pop bars.
Can't wait.
Love it. Anything else, Jami Crockett?
Nope. I'm going to eat more snacks before next time.
I'm going to eat more Super Pops before next
I
time.
know. We still got some bars left. I would love for the contestants to introduce themselves today.
Nice.
Tell us
They
your name.
agreed to have us on the show as long as they didn't have to say anything nice about us.
Yeah, well,
that was the key.
That's more than fair. Yeah. Hi, I'm Bran, and I'm a part of a podcast on the That Sounds Fun Network podcast network called Deck the Hallmark.
I'm Dan, and I'm a part of the same podcast on the That Sounds Fun Network called Deck the Hallmark.
And I got to say, this is the most stressful thing I've ever done.
It is. This is why we were hesitant about joining the network, because I knew we had to enter the gauntlet that was the snack tank.
This
where
is
the
part of-
stakes are high
Yes.
and the egos are higher. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
Our
It's-
egos, not
yeah,
yours.
yeah, who knows?
You're delightful.
Yeah, it's a network initiation.
Yes, this is part of your harassment
Yeah.
for joining the network.
Fair.
Yeah, no, more than
and I
fair.
will say this. I mentioned, we were up in beautiful Nash Vegas, and I mentioned out loud to Fallon, Jami didn't see as much of you. I mentioned to Fallon, I said, I'm not actually a big snack guy. And she looked as though she might murder me.
Yeah, it was
and
painful.
it
to
was
hear.
tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was out
but
sick
we're
the
gonna-
day that you
we're gonna
guys were
work through
here,
it.
and I am sorry that I missed your faces.
Yeah, it was tough, but we
Yeah,
made it
you
through
missed
somehow.
you missed out on a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of
big-
barbecue and
I just
steak.
didn't want you to
Barbecue
guys
steak.
have all of the excitement on one trip. You kind of have to like
Right.
spread it out as you
Yeah,
guys keep
spread
going
it out a
back to
little bit,
Nashville,
for
you
sure.
know?
Yeah.
I didn't want to
I mean, we
I didn't
were
want you to
right-
hit the pinnacle and then
we were right on the edge, and I do feel like if you were there, it would have pushed us over.
In
so.
all honesty, we were by the end of the day, I was exhausted. We had done like 6 podcasts, so you would have gotten a much worse Dan on the snack tank than you are getting today.
And that's saying something.
Yeah, because I'm bad all the time.
wow, yeah, I was gonna say.
Wow.
I don't know
Well,
that I
with
want-
that being said, I cannot wait. Dan, would you start pitching us your favorite snack?
I'd love to start. And when I say that I'm not a snack guy, you need to understand that it's not that I dislike snacks, it's that I'm a big meal guy. I like to eat a lot of food at once. And so I don't nickel and dime my food throughout the day, like massive lunch, big dinner, nothing in between there. I like snacks. I just don't, I'm usually like, I'll just wait for lunch or dinner. We just drove to West Palm Beach, Florida, on a trip to Ramadrama. Part of our job is watching all the Hallmark movies, and we review them. That's the podcast. Please go check it out. Blah, blah, blah. Plug. We drove to West Palm Beach from Greenville, South Carolina, and we were told by numerous people, you have to stop at this convenience store that's taking this Southern rednecks by storm called Buc-ees. Have you heard of Buc-ees?
Heard of her?
You have.
We
You
have
can't
heard
talk.
of her.
Okay, heard of her. Okay.
Heard of her.
Got it.
Bucky's a girl.
But it's interesting. I didn't see it coming. And there's no K in Buc-ees.
What did Panda say on the way down? Something about that beautiful beaver with a
The red hat. Yeah. But
It was very.
yeah.
Well, beautiful
Buc-ees
is a female description, so it's a girl.
That's right.
I'd say. Yeah, Panda
It's-
was on top of it.
And it's spelled B-U-C hyphen C-E-E-S is how it's spelled.
No.
No,
it-
B-U-C hyphen E-E-S.
So there's only one C, so it's Busey's?
Only one.
My bad. I thought there was 2 in there somehow. So anyway, Buc-ees has everything, and we just were told like you can go in and they're chopping fresh brisket and they're making their own jerky and there's shirts and candy and blah blah blah. And we went, and it was a lot. And we bought between all of it, we bought about $200 worth of food, and we tried everything in Buc-ees that I know to try. I mean, every sandwich, sausage on a stick, a burrito, cookie dough, all of it. And I gotta say, I was kind of underwhelmed by the experience. It's massive, but the food is good gas station food. But there was one notable exception. And that exception was something that they called the Beaver Nuggets. Now, Beaver Nuggets are these corn puffs that are fried in-house, from what I understand. I could be wrong on there. And they taste like some sort of sweet, salty combo. And they're delicious. I enjoyed them. But what really blew my mind, Jami and Fallon, is they have cinnamon, what they call cinnamon sweets Beaver Nuggets. And these are the same wonderful classic Beaver Nuggets that you can find in every Buc-ees gas station, but they've added this sweet cinnamon glaze over the top of them. So you get this unbelievably mouthwatering combo of sweet, salty, sweet. But it's crunchy and it leaves you wanting more like a potato chip. It's sweet like a cinnamon twist from Taco Bell, but way better. And it just is like, wait a minute, I just ate the whole bag of these, which I did numerous times. We stopped at a Buc-ees on the way back just so I could buy more bags of these to take back to South
That's how they
Carolina
get
with
you.
me.
Now, I did like what our buddy Panda said. He said that each bite is like the little middle part of a cinnamon roll, but like a little bit hardened. And I really liked that descriptor. And but he couldn't make it today to just say that.
Yeah, so you said it for him.
I said it for
It
him.
made my entire Buc-ees trip worth it. I'm sorry to bag on Buc-ees, everybody out there who's big Buc-ees stands. Buc-ees was fine. The cinnamon sweet Beaver Nuggets were divine. You see what I did there? That's my snack, Jami and Fallon. How could you turn that down? How could you possibly turn that down?
Okay.
Thank you for your pitch.
Thank you. Bran, take the
I
floor.
think I think that since Fallon corrected you with her Buc-ees spelling,
You mean Busey's?
Busey's.
It's Gary Busey's place. We all just go. We walk in and we go crazy. We all walk in and we're like, brisket, yeah, shoot.
I think that you're going to do okay on this one, but let me just try to sway everybody. Dan and I both really love sour candy.
We do. It's true.
And we talk about it on the regular. And we have a handful of people that listen to Deck the Hallmark that send us goodies on a regular basis.
Not my goodies.
They're very kind. One of them in particular, her name is Sheila. She's just the sweetest in the whole world. She'll send us like just big care
packages like we're in college. She's the
plural
best. Yes.
boxes. Last time she came down here and brought, I think it's like 6 boxes full of snacks.
Yeah.
So you do need to get her on your side because I do think
she's wonderful.
She's speaking your language. But she will always include some different sour candies for us to try. Some of them are good, some of them not so good. But the one that has stolen our heart, Dan, and I do think that is accurate.
Yes.
They're called Mamba Sours. Now, a lot of people know about the Mambas. They're just, little chewy, fruity type things, similar to a Starburst, but different also at the same time.
Now and later, Starburst had a baby.
Yeah.
Basically.
But there's something about the Mamba Sour that when I start eating them, it's not good for anybody except for me because I'm not sharing. I just eat the whole bag. They're so perfect. I think they have the perfect chewy texture where it's not a chore. Like lots of times when I eat chewy candy, like my jaw starts to hurt. Dan's gonna make fun of me, but my jaw starts to hurt.
He's got a baby jaw.
I got a little baby jaw. And so I'm like, oh no, I can't eat anymore even though I want to. I don't find that to be the case with the Mamba Sours. But the sour's also perfect because oftentimes when you eat sour candy, it affects the tongue as well. Yeah. So it's a jaw-tongue combo.
And the sour stays with you.
The sour stays with you. But the Mamba Sours, my tongue never has a problem, but it's not like a little bit of sour. I do feel like it's a good punch of sour without the effect on the tongue. The Mambas don't give you the effect on the jaw. To me, it is the perfect chewy sour candy.
It's the best candy for Bran for medical reasons.
That's exactly right. I'm not gonna be in pain after I eat it, and I think the flavors are delicious. The sour is the perfect amount, and so for me, all day, every day, it's the Mamba Sours, and then maybe I'll wash them down with Busey's cinnamon nuggets.
We own a business together. And the biggest fight we've gotten in 4 years of running a business together is Sheila Mamba Sours are very hard to find in the store. Yeah. Sheila sent them down, and Bran ate all of them while I was out of town, and I was not happy about it. That's how seriously we take the Mamba Sours.
That's true.
Still not over it. Back to you.
Wow. We got a full spectrum pitch here.
We have a lot to digest mentally.
And
we came in hot.
Can we answer any questions from you that you may have that might help sway the bucket
I do have
here?
a couple questions. Specifically on the Mambas. What flavors are we working with here?
Okay, so they have. I go by colors because I don't know what flavors are. They have a red.
No, I got it.
Okay,
Can
go
I help
ahead.
you? They have it's a tropical bag, but it's strawberry, raspberry, lemon, orange. Those are our 4 flavors.
And these are all separate.
Yes,
they're all separate.
They're all individually
But
wrapped.
if you want to get wild, you could do a little.
So what I do, thanks for asking. What I do is that I put a lemon and a strawberry together, and I take that as the perfect bite of sour candy. Like if I'm in a movie theater. That's what I want.
And can I just really
and a Diet
quickly,
Coke.
thank you for bringing up the lemon. I did not eat all of the sour Mambas. I left Dan all the lemons.
He left me a 1 orange and 3 lemons.
Which I do feel like
That's
it's doing.
That's worse than eating the whole bag. I want to be clear. Like that is a spit in the face.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Follow-up question from me.
Yeah.
And then, Jamie, I'll pass it to you. If a warhead is a 10 on the sour spectrum,
Yeah.
where do Mambas lie?
That's a really good question. We actually just had Warheads
right.
a couple weeks ago, and they are a 10. It's very sour. I think these are honestly half of that. Yeah. It's a comfortable sour, but still it gives you the sour.
I like really sour stuff. And the Mamba Sours probably aren't sour enough for me, but it's all of the whole package combined. Here's what I'd say. Warheads are a 10, but they're a 0 15 seconds in, right?
Yeah, sure.
The Mamba
Right.
is like a 4 or 5, but it's a 4 or 5 the whole way.
The whole way
So you're
home.
chewing it the whole way. So like it's a good consistent sour.
Plus, the flavor is significantly better
Way
than
better.
a Warhead.
Yeah, you
Warhead,
don't have
no
all
one,
that
no
stuff
one
in
eats
your
the
teeth.
Warhead because they taste good,
Yeah.
right? It's,
No,
it's the
the
whole
sour.
sour boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. JB Cuban Crockett.
Okay, so let's go back to our beaver nuggets.
Okay.
Did you try just the original beaver nugget as well, and the
Oh
cinnamon?
no, Jamie. We tried
a slew.
every flavor we could get our hands on.
Bold
I
and
tried
spicy, cheddar habanero.
white cheddar habanero, cinnamon sweet. Did we get a sea salted caramel? I don't know if we got.
We did get one. I don't know if we've actually tried it.
I don't
It might
know if
still be
we've
in the
tried a
bag,
sea
but-
salted caramel yet. Original, we tried 4 or 5 flavors. And I got to be honest, the white cheddar habanero really
Very good.
solid. I
Very
love
good.
spicy food, but the white cheddar habanero have this like dusting on them that make them soft, and the original and the cinnamon sweet. My mouth's watering just thinking about them. Have like a crunch to them, like a crispity crunchity to them.
You said it.
That I really like.
Yeah.
That the rest of them have this dust on them that make them like a softer Cheeto.
More of a puff, more of a puff.
More of a puff, which isn't nearly as much my jam from a texture standpoint. They were good, but the cinnamon sweet and the originals, man, I could eat the originals all day long. They were so good, but the cinnamon sweet were next level.
That's what I was going to ask. Is did you dislike the original and like the cinnamon, or did you only like the cinnamon? But you said you like original too.
Yes, both and.
But if push came to shove, we would both pick cinnamon all day long.
Yes,
twice
for
on
sure,
Sundays.
for sure.
Also, follow-up question on the Mambas. Do we know where to find them for someone who is looking for them?
Honestly,
Is it a regional thing in the U.S.?
I wish I had a rhyme or a reason.
I bet you it's Amazon.
I'm sure you could find them on Amazon. They're one of those things where occasionally you'll see them in different gas stations, but it's not like across the board. Like it's not at every QT or Spinks or whatever. It's just like random. It's just whatever the manager's heart's desire. So they're tough to find. I don't know where Sheila. I wish Sheila was here because
the bags
she
gets us are basically 2 bags for $7 on Amazon Prime.
2 bags for $7. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Good to know.
And they are readily available, but typically in a convenience store we can't find them, which is another reason I think there's a scarcity thing here where we're like, oh my gosh, we found Mamba Sours, get all the Mamba Sours.
Right.
That's at play for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Oh,
Jamie.
Fallon, lady with a short-haired Klug. I would like you to go first today because I always
Okay.
come in with my opinions first.
Well, gentlemen, I first would like to say thank you so much for showing up. You brought a lot of energy, a lot of passion, and a lot of vision with your snacks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dan, I will start with you. I am a big Buc-ees fan. But a hot take that I have about Buc-ees is I do not like their beaver nuggets.
Wow.
For the following reasons.
Oh my
A.
gosh.
A, we're going to do A, B, C here. A, I think they taste like a caramel corn puff, and I'm not a fan of caramel corn. B, those things cut the roof of your mouth like it was their job.
I've eaten 3 bags. That's not happened to me, Fallon.
It might be a me problem, but I'm standing by it.
Baby mouth.
It's like Bran and his
And
jaw. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And C, to say that the cinnamon is your favorite out of the variety, I am not a cinnamon fan.
Oh, Fallon.
So as much as I would love to affirm you in your choice, I have to say I will not be promoting your snack.
Man, I don't feel affirmed at all.
I didn't
don't-
see that coming at all.
But I will say this: what's wild is it seems Fallon and I have the flip because the rest of Buc-ee's didn't do anything for me aside from the cookie dough.
And
like everything else at Buc-ee's, I was
love
like,
their
I wouldn't go out
chips,
of my way for
their
this.
brisket,
but
their
the beaver
meat.
nuggets were the one thing
So,
that did.
yeah.
So you and I just have flipped on that.
Yes, absolutely.
As we say on the pod, mofo you.
More for you. Let me bring my attention now to Bran. Bran, I asked you
Yes.
a very critical question when I asked about the spectrum of the sour of the Mambas.
Right.
Sounds like you responded with a 4 or 5 on the spectrum, and I was really looking for a 2. So for that reason, I am out.
Wow.
Fallon, do you just eat vanilla wafers all day? Like, is that all you do?
I am a fan of vanilla wafers, yes.
Well, can you tell me real quick, Fallon,
This
what
is absurd.
is there a sour candy that you like that is out of 2?
Yes, if you would have stayed at Buc-ees a minute longer, you would have moved into the candy section. And in the candy section at Buc-ees, there are something called sour power belts. And if that would have been your sour snack that you shared, I would have affirmed and promoted your snack.
Can I tell you, we tried the sour gummy worms and the sour gummy bears. They were the best sour gummy bears I've ever tasted. So, yeah, they were good, but we didn't get to the belts. Didn't get to the
You
belts.
gotta get to the power belts. You gotta get to the power belts.
Okay.
They're called power belts.
And they're
They
very,
are.
very
They're the
mild.
long,
They're
like,
they're
strip ones that we
yeah,
had
yeah,
them as kids
I know,
too. Yeah.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, I listen. I have, if it's a sour candy, we've likely tried it, and there's other forms of belts out
Sour
there.
punch.
They're not as they're not power focused, but they are belts. So yes,
Sure. Well,
okay, we'll agree to disagree on this one, Fallon.
Yeah, I'm
first
sorry
of
to
all,
say.
That's your loss, and I do think that once you see the sour Mambas taking over the world, you're going to regret this
You're
decision.
going to regret it. You're going to regret
mightily.
not affirming us here. But
Mightily.
that's on you.
we'll see.
We respect
Hey, you have another chance. You have another chance. Let me pass it over to my co-host Jami, and we'll see.
Okay, I will start with Dan as well. In your pitch of the cinnamon beaver nuggets, you described what might be one of my favorite foods on the planet, which is the cinnamon twists from Taco Bell. And to mention Taco Bell in a pitch is always a yes for me.
You
So
know your audience.
This is a yes on the cinnamon beaver nuggets.
Yes.
Whoa.
Bingo.
And-
You did it, buddy.
Way downtown. Bang.
Bran,
Yeah.
the sour mambas.
Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Taco Bell.
Can you remind me of the 4 flavors again, just real quickly?
Yes. Oh, it's
You couldn't do
strawberry,
it the first time.
raspberry, orange, and lemon.
Okay. In the world of candy, raspberry is a pretty underrated or underutilized flavor palette.
That's
It is
accurate.
also one of my favorites. So for that, I will be supporting sour mambas.
Wow. Wow. Jami came through.
Wow. Congratulations.
So
Man, I
you
feel
have
good. Redeemed.
a yes and a no for each of you. So
Yes.
may the things of justice. What do you call those things? The weights of justice.
Scales.
Even out.
Scales, Joe.
I like the things. Let the
May
things
the
of justice.
things of justice balance out. Here at Busey's.
That's exactly
That's
right.
part of the whole Gary Busey experience.
He's like,
Heard of her,
Welcome to
heard of
Things
her.
Justice.
That's right.
I only know that Buc-ees is spelled that way because I've spelled it wrong so many times that
Yeah,
I finally
fair.
learned the correct way. So I'm just passing
the-
on critical knowledge.
Is there
to
a
you.
Buc-ee's in Nashville?
We're getting one, not in Nashville, but we're getting one in Tennessee in Cookville.
Just like
And
an
I-
hour away.
Yeah, I think it's coming in the next month. So
But
we
there
are
is
very
one that's
excited.
kind of halfway between here and Atlanta. So that's the
Yes.
journey that everyone gets
We're
on.
getting one about an hour.
We're getting
away
one
as
about
well.
an hour away as well. They don't do big cities. They do smaller towns, yeah.
I had
true.
never had Buc-ees until this year, and I was out on tour with Annie as her tour manager, and someone brought some to us on the bus, and they were like, "You should try beaver nuggets," and I was like, "That's a beef
No.
jerky thing. I don't want to get into." I didn't know it was a sweet thing. I was like, "You
Yeah.
lost me at beaver."
It's a corn
So-
puff. It's so
It
great.
is
So
not a
anyways,
good
I learned-
name. In your
It's a
defense,
terrible name.
It's
It's a
not a good
terrible
name.
name.
She should go back
Yeah,
to the drawing
where
board on
is
that
the
one.
nugget on a beaver? I don't know.
Also, I can tell you guys are real big fans of the pod since we've done a giant Buc-ee spread as part of the podcast.
It's true.
Yeah, we're huge on the podcast.
What was? Oh, I got
Did
it. I
you
got
do
it. Are you
these
guys
already? Did you do these
Yes.
already?
Yeah, we did.
Unbelievable.
We did.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, didn't like them. Okay, do you guys like Reese's peanut butter cups?
Yeah, that's the only.
Oh, are you gonna
like,
suggest an underbite?
Over.
Wait.
Overbite.
Wait
Okay,
for it.
so at Buc-ees, there is something very similar to a Reese's peanut butter cup, except it's a beaver and it's called an overbite, not an underbite, Jami, an overbite. And
you know,
it
beavers
is
are known for their underbites.
underbites, right?
Cool, guys.
At Busey's,
They are so they are so good. So next time you go, get an overbite. Peanut butter
Got it.
chocolate overbite.
Have you guys had the cookie dough there? The cookie dough is outstanding.
I did not even know they had cookie dough.
Yeah, no, I
It's
haven't. But
like
I love
homemade cookie dough, and it's maybe the best
We
I've
should
ever
have
had.
brought the cookie dough.
Yeah, it's tough to keep that
You
fresh.
should. Yeah, if you would have pitched cookie dough, you would have said cookie dough, and I would have been in no matter what else you would have said.
It's so good.
Gotta do what you
so
gotta do.
good.
Well, thank you so much again for pitching us your snacks. Congratulations to both of you for winning half of the host of the snack show. And we appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
Thanks,
you, Fallon.
guys.
Thank you.
We're excited I'll be on the
Fallon,
same
but
network
thank you
together.
To Jami. Thank you to Jami.
Next time I'll bring some Ritz crackers with like cracked pepper on it.
Oh, you know I love those cheese Ritz crackers.
Our
Yum.
next guest on Snack Tank is a very longtime friend of mine. Would you like to introduce yourself, friend?
I absolutely would love to introduce myself. My name is Joslyn Davis. I am a snack lover and devotee. Huge fan of this show. And fun fact, Jami probably is one of my first friends in life. Like, I'm pretty sure when you were released from the womb, I may have been one of the first other small human beings to meet you.
I'm sure that you were. Yeah, there's not a day of, you're a little older than me, but there's not a day of my life that I've not known you.
Isn't that spectacular? Our moms grew up together, I think since elementary school, actually. So we were just like fast built-in friends, and it's really worked out all these years.
It has. For those of you that don't know Joslyn, she is an on-air host, producer, podcaster, amazing racer, YouTuber. The list goes on and on.
Wow.
If you look up entrepreneur in the dictionary, her face
is
one of
just
her
there.
modeling photos from her early years is there. If you
Oh
go
my
into a
gosh.
mattress store or you look at the magazines in the grocery store about how to lose weight by eating soup, you will see her
Yep.
face.
Stop
Yep,
right now. I
yep,
had
yep,
no
yep,
idea
yep.
who we were
Yep.
talking to.
Yeah, this was my origin
So-
story. This was my origin story. It was pretty glamorous, guys. Pretty
I love it
glam.
so much.
So we are happy to have her on the pod.
Very happy.
You have your own podcast, so you're an expert. So thank you for being with us novices. And you do love snacks. I know this. And so I asked, would you like to be on the Snack Tank? So please, Joslyn Davis, tell us what your snack is.
Well, first and foremost, again, let me just say what an honor and a pleasure it is to be on this show, and not only on this show, but on the Snack Tank, which I feel like is just the highest honor of all time.
You are
perhaps.
so
And
welcome. We're so happy you're here.
I'm incredibly passionate about food. I'm married to an Italian man who I feel as though when he looks at me, like with the most deepest love, is always when I'm serving him like a meatball or something. So food is very important in our family culture, and specifically snacks. And the snack I'm going to introduce to the show is something that, I mean, if you looked me up online, you would find this, maybe not on the first Google page, but definitely on the second. This is a snack that can be credited with igniting romance, bringing together long-term relationships, perhaps even bringing together marriages. So that's A. And then B, this food is also historical. And I'm going to jump into all of this. Now, Fallon, I know that you like notes. I know that you like a document. I'm happy to forward this to you after we are done. But I got to tell you, I have an outline for this. So this food has been uniting the globe for centuries. And rumor has it was actually served at the first ever Thanksgiving. This food actually far predates the United States of America. The Native Americans, they knew what was up when it came to this snack. And this snack, my friends, is popcorn. So let's just break this down, okay? So like I said, popcorn is quite literally historical. If you look in the historical books, you will find it there. It was integral to 16th century Aztec ceremonies. Like I said, rumor has it, it was also served at the very first Thanksgiving celebration. Now, Thanksgiving, it's a controversial holiday. You know what's not controversial? The love of popcorn and how it has brought people together around the dinner table for years and years. And I know you had this man on your show recently who was also on Snack Tank talking about these like pumpkin candies that he believes Jesus Christ would endorse. And like, listen, Jesus loves us all. That's what I believe. But WWJE, what would Jesus eat? I can tell you, not processed food. He would eat the natural nectars that came out of the Garden of Eden itself. popcorn. This food is all things, okay? It can be served sweet. It can be served savory. You can choose your own adventure. You can make it healthy. You can make it unhealthy. There is a popcorn for all seasons of life. And is my upper lip sweating right now while I describe this food? Absolutely. Even Oprah put popcorn on her favorite foods list. So we have, early Native Americans, we have Jesus Christ, and we have Oprah. If that is not the trifecta that you need to endorse a snack food, I honestly don't know what it is. So I rest my case.
Wow. Let me just pause and say, Jami Cuban Crockett never breaks during one of these Snack Tank episodes. I have not seen her laugh harder probably ever in my life. She broke. She broke.
It's an
I
honor.
did, but I am back. I am stoic. I would like to note that I have never heard a more impassioned pitch about a food, maybe ever.
You guys, this
Also
is what I was born to do. This is what I was born to do. This moment is my calling.
Even
And
the
this food
confession
is-
of your upper lip sweat, I mean, that is just above and beyond. That is
I had to
Took us on
passion.
a journey.
This is a listening experience, so I feel like we have to paint a picture for the
Sure.
people who are not able to visualize what's happening. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have a couple follow-up questions. You mentioned popcorn being both healthy and unhealthy. Can you
Yes.
give me an example of both?
Well, absolutely, Fallon, I can. So, listen, you got to do all the things. Life is about harmony. As my mom says, even balance is something you should balance, right? So some days when you're feeling healthy, you could go to your local Target. You could bust open a bag of Skinny Pop. You could get your air popper and just make some popcorn and just serve it with nothing on it. Or you can head to your local movie theater and have them drizzle 4,000 calories of fake butter on it. You could also buy Oprah's favorite thing, which is the chocolate peanut butter popcorn. There really is a popcorn for every emotion and every moment in life, every celebration. And for me, when I'm at home just having my dinner, I do like a little air pop popcorn, some salt and pepper, and maybe a little sprizzle of olive oil, because why not?
Wow. Salt and pepper.
Why not? Yes.
Okay.
Delicious,
Okay.
delicious cracked black pepper in the raw.
Okay. Jami
Very
Cuban,
organic of you.
do you have any follow-up questions?
I thought I did, but my mind has currently gone blank.
Also,
I
I want to
understand.
point out to any of your listeners who are listening to this and looking to get into a romantic situation, here's what you do. You find someone you think is cute, attractive, interesting, intelligent, whatever it is you're looking for. You go to the movie theater, you sit next to them, and you put a bag of popcorn in betwixt yourselves. And when those fingers touch, romance will spark, okay? There are babies being born every day thanks to this snack. That's what I'm saying.
This snack
betwixt.
has kept our society alive.
Absolutely.
Truly.
We could be extinct if it wasn't for popcorn, is what I'm hearing you say. Is that true?
Highly likely. Highly likely. Highly likely. That's true. Yes.
Some questions about how you eat your popcorn. Are
Yes.
you a single popcorn at a time? Are you a handful in your mouth?
A
what's
single
your- what's
popcorn
your-
at a time. Am I a serial killer? No way. I'm shoveling it into my mouth by handfuls. At the very least, 5 kernels at a time. Who eats 1 kernel at a time? We need to really discuss what's going on with these people.
I am here to judge you, so these are questions I need to ask.
That is
also,
something
do you
we-
ever...
Oh, I was just
Go
going to
ahead.
say that is a question we need to ask our Instagram followers. Do you eat it one at a time or do we do fistfuls? And we will let you know who the serial killers are and are not.
Please follow
Yes.
up with me about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Do you also ever add anything into your popcorn that is not popcorn? Like where you
Yes.
start to move it towards a trail mix?
Yes, 100%. My other favorite food that rivals popcorn is cheese, any kind of cheese. So quite frequently, because I am a purist, I like to make my own popcorn. I don't do the bag stuff at home. I make my own. I will add, while the popcorn is still piping hot, I will add a sprinkle of perhaps cheddar, or if I'm feeling fancy, perhaps and Asiago cheese. So it depends on what kind of vibe I'm going for. Do I basically want to have macaroni and cheese, or do I want to have a little cachao de pepe sort of popcorn? So yes, I add cheese quite frequently because I'm more of a savory gal. But I do know people add M&Ms, and that's a big hit as well.
Peanut butter M&Ms, I will
Oh,
say,
that as well.
specifically.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Okay, Jami, Cuban, Crockett, would you like to give your verdict?
I would. Again, one of the most impassioned pitches. I am a sweet and not a savory, but you have offered me an alternative to the snack that you have in a version that I can have it. And if I'm just being very honest, if this is a safe space, you had me at WWJE. What would Jesus eat? And for that, I am in.
Yes,
She is
I
in.
will promote this snack because if it's good enough for our Lord, it is good enough for me.
You know
Amen.
what? Hallelujah. That's what I have to say. Amen. Let it be done. Okay? Thank you so much.
Won't he do it?
Exactly.
Fallon, Barbara lady with the short hair, Klug, would you like to deliberate on this snack?
I would. I'm very unsurprisingly excited to tell you that when you mentioned that I could find the love of my life after 34 years of not, in betwixt hands in a bowl of popcorn, I said, let it be, Lord. Answer my prayer. Yes, I will promote popcorn on the snack show.
Wow. What an honor. I hope there's a certificate because it's going to go right next to my diploma. Okay. This is a big moment
We can
for
make
me
one of
and my
those. We can make
big
one of
moment
those.
for my family as well. My mom, shout out to Judy Davis, huge fan of your show. Huge fan. So this
Oh,
is big.
Judy, thank you for tuning in.
Judy's
Wow. Popcorn bringing people together since, potentially BC. Okay? Thank you so much.
Here's the thing. It can bring you to salvation and it can bring you to a spouse. And I don't know anything else
I'm in
that
for
can do
both.
both of those things
I
in
am in for
tandem.
both.
Y'all,
I've got one, but I'm looking for the other. So here we are.
I'm just saying, my husband and I think we shared our first bowl of popcorn when I was 34. So this could be, Fallon, you said you're 34. This could be your moment. Go to a
This is
movie
it.
theater
This is
right now. Get on out there. Just start
Okay, I gotta go.
scoping out
I gotta
the
go.
scene.
Or just go alone and sit down next to someone and say, would you like to share popcorn? And then see what happens.
You never know.
I will say I did go to a movie last Friday by myself here, and their regular popcorn, y'all, you know how usually it's a bag or at least a carton? Theirs, I'm not telling you, was 2 inches high.
That's it?
They gave
Above?
it- yeah.
Above the
Yeah.
rim or just in
No,
above the rim?
the container was 2 inches high, and then it was maybe a little mound over that, but that was your regular size. And I finished
no,
it before
that's-
the movie even started.
Unacceptable. That's
Highway
unacceptable.
robbery.
Yes,
No.
it was horrible. I was like, I will
no.
take a large the next time, and it better not just be 2 of those. It better be the full giant bowl I'm looking for. I'll keep you
Yeah, I want
posted.
to be able to
Yes.
stick my face in a large.
Yes.
If I cannot stick my whole head in there, it is not for
It
me.
was literally like a
interested.
dog bowl. I was like, what is this?
That's
is that?
weird. That is very weird.
I know, I should have saved it to show
California
you.
people are so weird.
Write a
are
letter to
so
somebody immediately.
Joslyn, thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me.
We loved having you.
I feel honored and pleased. If you ever would like to discuss popcorn again, you know where to find me.
We will call you.
If we ever need an impassioned pitch, you will be our first phone a friend.
I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm ready.
I actually think you and Chris as a couples talking about food. I've watched you guys make food on the internet.
Yes.
I think that the Reese's could be a family affair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
Matt Reese's.
Honestly, I think the main reason he's with me is just for the food, but I'm fine with it.
Hey. It's fine. It's
We
fine.
all have our strengths.
It's cool. It's cool.
Today, we heard 3 contestants share their favorite snack.
Some were promoted, while others were denied. This
Has been Snack Tank.